Hey everyone, Ben Bryant with Inside Out Solutions here. So I wanted to share something with you that I hope you'll be able to learn from, just as I've learned it in the past. I show up to a project this morning, and right away, I started getting a lot of red flags from the homeowners. Like walking in the door, it seemed like just things weren't quite right. I won't get into it. There was just a lot of red flags. And I was trying to figure out, was this something I did? Was it something I was doing? I mean, I showed up and the mood just wasn't right. Well, instead of judging a book by its cover, I just asked them, hey, what's going on? Seems like something's not quite right and I want to make sure it's not me. Is there anything I can help with? And that's when they opened up. They started sharing with me how their house is going on the market Tuesday. And they had a contractor who came in who's supposed to do their whole house, remodel everything, and they were supposed to come back this week and have a beautiful new home ready to sell. Well, instead, when they got back, the home wasn't ready. I think it was about 2/3 of the way done. So the bulk of it was done, but all the finishes were kind of missing or haphazardly done. Apparently the contractor just skipped town. So they called him, and after a bit they were able to get a hold of him, and he was just like, yeah, don't know how to do that, can't do that, went over time, don't, like, he pretty much just said, forget it, sorry. But we went over on costs, so it's going to be the same amount as the whole project, even though we can't finish it for you. And that's the short and quick of it. As short and quick as I can be. But they were just left with this unfinished space, only a week away from the house going on the market. And I don't know if any of you have been in the same situation, but I just couldn't believe it. That's all it took. From when I got there in the morning throughout the rest of the afternoon, didn't change much. They were still stressed, and they were still showing a lot of signs of frustration, as I'm sure anyone would. But what I was so thankful for is that as the day did progress, their mood did start to change a little bit, and they were able to start smiling a bit, which they were not doing when I first showed up. When I was all finished, they thanked me, and they were just so appreciative that I showed up on time. I communicated where I was, when I was going to be there, how much time I had to be there, what I could help with, and I wasn't able to finish everything for them. They have a few days worth of work still, and my schedule's already filled up for the next week. So unfortunately I can't help them, but we were able to get a good bit knocked out. I was able to finish some of their main spaces for them and get that ready and presentable. And they were able to show me out the door with a smile, and they said that they actually have hope that they can make it to Tuesday. And so that's one of the things that makes me proud to do what I do, to be the owner of Inside Out Solutions and being able to offer that refreshing service. It really does make me proud. And so my encouragement and challenge to you is, when people are throwing out red flags, whatever industry you work in, whether it's a handyman, whether it's in some trades, whether you have a desk job, whether you work in a call center, or you work in fast food or daycare or whatever it is, it's so easy just to label people, throw names out there. Don't judge a good book by its cover. If people are having a bad day, try to see what's going on, and at the very least, listen, try to be understanding, and show them love, just as you would like if you were in the same situation.